Hello, We See Thestrals members. I'm so sorry I am late again. There are several reasons for this, but primarily my computer is a pile of poo and I am always unwell, so all I ever seem to want to do is sleep in any spare time I have. But that is no excuse and I do apologise sincerely. Okay, so this week's discussion topic on We See Thestrals is what is our Patronus and why. Now, as you all know, actually you don't know because I have not yet told you. Some people have wanted to know what my animagus is because I have said in the past that I've been taking some pretty hardcore lessons with Professor McGonagall in being able to master the ability of becoming an animagus, and it is my career goal to work in the regulation office for animaguses. And McGonagall told me from the outset, good old Mags, she said to me, Renee, essentially you need to aim for a shape, an animal that has significance to you and that you feel most comfortable with, and that is ultimately going to be where you can find the most strength magically. And I find that seems to be the case for the creation of Patronus, even though it's not something you consciously really do. You're aiming to defend yourself, so it's not as though you're thinking, I'm going to create such and such for this particular reason and it has these defense mechanisms and such and so on. But, rather expectedly, both my animagus and my Patronus are the same thing, and that is a household cat. Yes, it is leaning towards McGonagall, who of course we know she takes the form of a tabby cat for her animagus, but it is a domestic cat, white, grey face, grey paws, grey feet, grey tail, modelled after a figure you might have met. His name is Oliver. He is my pet, and I suppose I went with something that was very familiar to me. Also, he can be pretty damn deadly. What I like about my Patronus is that it can lull you into a false sense of security. You know, with a cat, they can essentially do whatever they damn well please, but as with any Patronus, its object is to defend you and to deflect the evil. But my Patronus has some pretty nifty maneuvers. You know, he'll pull the old I'm just sleeping trick, I'm just sleeping, I'm just like, rah! And launch at you. It's fantastic. It makes me very excited whenever I see it. Then I tend to lose my concentration, I lose the bond, and the thing breaks, and then I might get hurt. But, you know, I don't think it's wrong to find your Patronus entertaining. It's a whole different story with the animagus, because obviously I have to inhabit that, and let's say it's a bit too much fun being a domestic cat. Sometimes I tend to stay that way for several days just so I can have extended periods of sleep for like 23.5 hours every single day. Anyway, my Patronus is a cat. Namely my cat, Oliver, essentially. And I have told him several times that he was the inspiration for my Patronus and my animagus, and needless to say, I mean, it inflated his ego 10 times over, which he didn't need because he's a cat, but I think he's pretty impressed. And McGonagall doesn't mind. She says that, you know, felines have always had a mysticism and a connection with the spiritual and the majestic, and that it's only right that they should have a part in magic in a practical sense, so I think it's fitting too. So, I'm a cat person and a cat, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So I hope that people don't mock me. Cats have power. May not be a wolf, or a snake, or a deer. It's pretty cool. So, as I'm out of the loop again, I can't say, Leanne, I'll see you tomorrow, your video's already uploaded. But, hello to everybody, and what's your Patronus?